Namaste. You are welcome to our virtual class. Good morning to you all. Now we are studying social studies of class 10. It is in unit 1 and lesson 4. Today's lesson is about federalism in Nepal. Dear students, today we are learning the federal provinces of Nepal and province number 1. Now you observe on the screen Nepal and its 7 provinces. We already read in our previous classes that Nepal was divided into 7 provinces under the concept of decentralization and efficient and good administration. And now we are learning province number 1. Province number 1, it lies in easternmost part of Nepal and it occupies 259,905 square kilometers. Its population is 25 lakhs 3,400. Sorry.
इस population काटा सुन लो
हाँ
इस population
Question is like
ठीक है इस population काटा सुन लो
its population is 45 lakhs 34,943 and its capital is Vietnam. And we are calling it province number 1 since its name has not been declared or named yet. So now students, we are learning about the facts and figure of province number 1. It lies in easternmost part of Nepal and province number 1 occupies all physical features. They are mountain region in the northern part, in middle part there is a hilly region, in southern part there is soil. All physical divisions, they lie according to the altitudinal range. We have them there and number of districts lie there are 14. How many? 14. Major mountain peaks lie there are Mount Everest, highest peak of the world, and Mount Choyo, Mount Kanchenjunga, Mount Makalu, Mount Lhotse. These are the mountains in province number 1. Now, rivers flow there are Mechi River, Tamakosi River, Arun River, River Kankai. They have been draining that province number 1. And the vegetation, it includes all physical divisions. Altitudinally, it has 3 physical divisions. They are Tarai and hilly region and mountain region. So, that province number 1 has 3 vegetations. Subtropical evergreen forest is found in southern part. In mid part there is deciduous forest. In the northern part there is the coniferous alpine forest. It is rich in vegetation. Another one we are talking here is about protected areas. For the protection of the wildlife or the genius features of that province number 1, there are Sagarmatha National Park, Kanchenjunga National Park, Sagarmatha National Park, and Kositappu National Park, and Makalu National Park. Likewise, we have major ethnicities there. They are Brahmin, Kshetri, Rai, Lembu, Rajvanshi, Dhimal, Sherpa are the major ethnicities live there, reside there. And another thing we are learning is about the religious sites. People of different religiosity live here. They are from different religion. So that province has the religious places like Pativara, Halesi, Budasubba, Braj. People go there for worshiping God and goddesses. Major cultivations, jute, cardamom, and tea are the major cultivation of province number one. And jute is especially grown in Japa, Moran, and soil. Likewise, cardamom that is grown in Elam, Pastor, and tea is grown especially in Japa and Elam. Then another characteristics there, we are now talking trade transits from where uh, trade take place. It is a point of meeting two places in order to increase the trade. These are the trade transits. And Pashupati Nagar and Kakarvita are the trade transits to India from where the trade between India and Nepal trade can be done. And towards China there is Ulangchungwala from where the exit and entry of the goods may happen. And now major economic activities. It is clearly known that what people do. People live here. These are farming, industry, and trade. As a cash crop or the food crops, people go there according to the altitude, rainfall, temperature. And another is industry. And we have many agro-based industries or tea-based industries there in province number one. Another there is trade, means trade is the part or the field where people are engaged. Now, place of attractions. Some places they are the vista of attracting the people towards them. These are Milke Dada of Ilam, Antu Dada of Ilam, Laure Dada of Ilam, Hatun Swarna, Beretar. These are the major attractions. They spellbound the visitors there because of the rhododendron or the sunrise site from where they can be achieved again. And students, now we are talking about the possibilities of the province. Which sorts of activities can be possibly done here in province number one? This we are now talking. Think about the tourism development. We already discussed there. We have religious sites there. We have the sites having the good horizontal beauty of natural resources. They are Khanam, Bheretar, Antudada, Lauredada, etc. And because of that, hiking, trekking, they can be done easily in the places. So we can uplift the standard of people through the tourism. So tourism is the potentiality that can be done, that can be heightened there in province number one. Another is hydropower generation and tributaries of Saptakosi, including Kankai and the Mechi River, are there by the utilizing water of these rivers, rivulets and brook, the water can be generated. So it is the potentiality of the province. Okay. Now, another is extensive agriculture. Extensive means wide range of agriculture or the profit more oriented agriculture can be done here because we have various source of climate, various source of landform. So every source of either that is cash crop or the food crops can be grown here. So agriculture can be done mechanically here in the province. So it is its potentiality. I think it is clear to you. Now, these all provinces have the problems, hurdles, or difficulties. And in this province, there are some problems in running the development, running the prosperity of the people. They are land encroachment. The students, encroachment is the word. It is the activity to use others' property without the permission of the owner. It is called encroachment. Means that our land, Nepal's land, is being used by other country without our permission. That is the problem here. In border, our land is being encroached. That is the problem of our province. That is province number one. And natural disaster, rivers, they flow towards southern part. They are resorting our land to the desert. That is the another problem of the province. Another migration in search of facilities, in search of services. People are shifting their settlement towards the facilitated areas, especially in urban areas. And some places they have been socially deserted, and some places they are highly peppered here, having the high density of population, and it has been creating the development hurdle or the difficulty. Now you can see the two figures on the screen. One belongs to the chief minister of the province, and another is the chief of the province number one. These personalities, one is Sardhan Rai, another is that Somnath Adhikari Pyasi. He is of our district Kaski as well, and they are running the administration under the federal law. Whatever they do, they are doing under the constitution of the country, Nepal. Now, we terminated today's class, and to summarize our class, province number one has so many potentiality possibilities of development. It is not without problems, and if we use our physical features or the resources available here widely, development in the province is possible. We can do it, we can uplift it. And this way I am ending the lesson. Before ending the lesson, now you students, I am requesting you to draw your attention to us on screen. It is a home assignment here. Question number one is compare the problems and potentialities of the province. Now, what are the problems there, and what are the potentialities of the province? You compare them both. Prepare a model of news article on the physical features of province number one. Here, according to the specification grid of SE examination, you should write or you should deal with the question relating to the creative answer. So I have designed such type of question here. You should write the news article under the format. Okay, and here you should include physical or land forms, geoforms. Another is the characteristics of the vegetations there, and then climate there, temperature. Everything should be included in your news article. Now, student, you understood about province number one in detail, and now you read your textbook thoroughly, line after line, searching the word meaning of the difficult words given there, and think over the learned matter and write the answer of the questions given as the home assignment, hoping your kind consideration. Now I am ending my lesson today. Thank you. Have a good day.